Good morning, everybody. I'm Josh. Welcome to the Silicon Labs lab. Today, we're going to be looking at the EFM8 Oscilloscope demo. I have a EFM8 BusyBee board, but this demo will run on all of the EFM8 starter kits. This guy's also been programmed with firmware, so we're good there. But what we need is something to actually look at. So for that, I've got my cell phone. Now, usually I use this to make calls, read emails, or rock out in the lab. But today, it's going to be a function generator thanks to this app. So this application outputs a waveform using a headphone jack. And the headphone jack itself will create a signal that is fairly small amplitude and centered around ground. Our ADC on the MCU only sees things between ground and the voltage reference, which is about 2.4 volts. So we're going to need to apply first some DC offset. And then we're also going to do a little amplification so that we can see the waveform easily on our tiny little LCD screen. Oh look, it's so cute! To do this, I built a little board, and no! Nobody wants to see my poor soldering skills. Yes, thank you, much better. So the components on this board can be chosen based on the signal you're working with. In my case, I pretty much just chose whatever components were easy to reach as I was putting the board together. Now that we have all the components together, all we have to do is plug the boards in and give it some power. By default, our board comes up looking at the joystick, which isn't very interesting. So we're going to stop and go into the menu where we can select our external input, as well as zooming out the display a little bit to make it a little easier to see. Now we've got a waveform, but we can make it a little bit prettier by increasing our frequency, and then going in to adjust our trigger level. Now we've got a nice waveform. We can even do some really crazy things, like switching to a square waveform, or turning on some FM modulation. This is an easy way to generate a number of interesting waveforms and check out the analog capabilities of the EFM8 MCUs. Thanks for watching, and remember you can find this and other cool demos. Well, I think they're cool. You can check out www.scilabs.com.